Here we presents the top 5 best 4K cameras. Starting at number 5, Canon EOS M50. It might now be over 18 months old, but the Canon EOS M50 remains a popular mid-range mirrorless camera for those who want something that's fun, approachable and versatile enough for video shooting. With the release of the impressive new EOS M6 Mark II though, it's arguably no longer the sweet spot in Canon's EOS M line. That new model has taken the place of both the EOS M5 and EOS M6, which the EOS M50 sat below when it launched in February 2018. So is it still worth considering? The answer is yes, depending on your budget and shooting preferences. The EOS M50 is considerably cheaper than the EOS M6 Mark II, and represents good value for money, particularly for stills shooters. Unlike the new flagship, it has a built-in viewfinder, which is great for shooting photos in all conditions. Where the EOS M6 Mark II justifies its higher price is with its uncropped 4K video, new 32.5 MP sensor and superior burst shooting. But if you're looking to upgrade from a smartphone or basic compact camera, the EOS M50 remains a good choice, albeit with the same, familiar limitations. That's the good news. The bad news is that footage, when captured in 4K, doesn't use the entire breadth of the sensor. There's a 1/6x crop. That's a little restrictive for one market Canon is directing the EOS M50 at. Vloggers. If you're looking for a mirrorless camera that offers great image quality, is easy to use, and has a decent autofocus system, the EOS M50 is a great choice. If you're looking for a more rounded camera with a greater breadth of features and system support, however, there are better options out there. For more information and price, check out the product links in description. At number 4. Sony CyberShot RX100. These days, consumers who decide to buy a dedicated image-taking device expect to get a lot for their money, and expect it to deliver something which their phone can't. With the RX100, Sony is turning its attention well and truly towards the premium end of the market, going head-to-head with the likes of the Canon S100, Panasonic LX5, Olympus XC1, and potentially even some compact system cameras such as the Nikon J1. A large sensor size is the key to producing good image quality, and here Sony has chosen a 22 MP 1-inch Exmor CMOS sensor, which in terms of size is the same as that found in the Nikon J1, and is only beaten in the compact arena by the Fujifilm X100 and Canon G1X. One of the key areas Sony will be shouting about in its marketing material is the RX100's low light capability. Coupled with the f1.8 lens, it also has a sensitivity range from ISO 125/6400 and is equipped with the latest generation Bions processor. The lens is also likely to be highlighted, offering the widest aperture of any compact camera currently on the market, though this matched by the Olympus XC1, which is a 28 to 112 mm f1.8/5 lens, and the Samsung X1, which is a 24 to 72 mm f1.8/4 optic. Although designed by Sony, it has been produced in partnership with Carl Zeiss, boasts T-coating to reduce ghosting and flare, and has a 7 aperture blades for producing attractive circular bokeh. For those looking for a backup camera for when the DSLR is too bulky or inconvenient, Sony has produced a truly great camera that should also appeal to anybody wanting to trade up from a mobile phone or budget compact camera. Halfway of my listed number 3. Panasonic LUMIX GH5. The LUMIX GH5 is the latest in the line of Panasonic's top-of-the-range GH series of mirrorless cameras, which over the years have carved out a niche for themselves among videographers thanks to their breadth of movie-making features. Panasonic is hoping its latest model will not only re-establish the brand as the numbered choice for the professional videographer, but will also appeal to a wider market of enthusiast photographers looking for a highly capable camera that can shoot great stills and movie footage. Let's take a closer look. As we've seen on some other recent Micro Four Third cameras, the Panasonic LUMIX GH5 features a 23 MP sensor that forgoes a low-pass filter, which should see even more detail squeezed out from the chip. The GH5 sensitivity range improves on the GH4's by a stop at the bottom end of the range, running from ISO 125,600 compared to 225,600 on the GH4. The increase in base sensitivity is welcome, especially if you want to take advantage of some of those fast Micro Four Thirds prime lenses in bright conditions, where an extra stop can be a help. The LUMIX GH5's electronic viewfinder sees a big jump in quality from the GH4's, up to a staggering 3,680,000 dot resolution and 0.76x magnification, while the vari-angle display has also been improved, with the 3.2-inch touchscreen featuring a resolution of 1,620,000 dots. The display also employs Panasonic's White Magic technology for increased brightness. For more information and price, check out the product links in description. Coming in at number 2. GoPro HC-X1 Black. The GoPro HC-X1 Black is a compact camera that's designed for action video. It isn't meant to be used handheld, but it can easily be mounted on a helmet rig or a chest mount, and you can also use the GoPro app to control most of its functions. It's also advertised to be waterproof, though we don't currently test for this. It does a fantastic job smoothing out camera shake, whether you're recording in 4K or in FHD, which is ideal for recording footage while moving around a lot. Unfortunately, video quality is mediocre overall, so your footage isn't very sharp or detailed, and it lacks an autofocus system to help you track moving subjects. The back of the GoPro HC-X1 Black has a 2-inch touchscreen that is bright and easy to read. While testing the camera, we were able to navigate through the menus with a single touch of a finger, which are intuitive and easy to adjust. Simply tap to select. The GoPro HC-X1 Black did not have much battery life out of the box. Once we powered it on, we set the date, time, and location. It then prompted us to update the software, which required a blank memory card and fully charged battery to complete. The GoPro HC-X1 Black is amazing for action video. This well-built, portable camera can easily be mounted on a helmet rig, and it's even advertised to be waterproof, though we don't currently test for this. Its video stabilization feature offers incredible performance, so your footage is free of camera shake, even if you're moving a lot while you record. It supports lots of frame rates in FHD, allowing you to record slow-motion clips. However, video quality in both 4K and FHD is unremarkable, so your footage isn't very sharp or detailed. And number 1. Panasonic Hc X1. The Hc X1e is a professionally orientated 4K camcorder from Panasonic, with a price tag to match. It goes head-to-head with Canon's XE10, or more likely the recent XE15 update. With a host of manual controls including built-in neutral density filter and professional audio connections, the Hc X1e is a tempting proposition for serious amateurs, students, wedding videographers and event coverage. The Hc X1e is a considerable step forward from its first prosumer 4K camcorder, the Hc X1000e, even if they look quite similar physically. Whereas the latter sports a 3-inch CMOS, similar to Panasonic's consumer-grade camcorders, the Hc X1e upgrades the specification with a 1-inch Type-C CMOS, which will effectively have around 4 times the surface area. Couple this with a lower 9.46 megapixel resolution, so each pixel is a lot bigger, and you have a recipe for far better image quality and low light performance. For Full HD and below, the AVC HD format can be used at data rates up 25 Mbps. But MP4 MAV provides some seriously high-quality possibilities, such as Ultra Full HD at 200 Mbps. Unfortunately, 4K can't be shot at this high rate, with DCI offered at 100 Mbps and UHD at 150 Mbps. Although they're still reasonably high. The Panasonic Hc X1e is a much more serious proposition than the Hc X1000e. It may lack high-speed shooting modes and tie you to a fixed lens, but the latter might even be beneficial in certain circumstances, electronic news gathering, for example. It's also capable of an approximation of the DSLR look that's so sought after these days. The Panasonic Hc X1e delivers great 4K image quality and a wealth of features for semi-professional videographers. I have included these product link in the description. You can check out this link for more information and latest price. Thank you for watching this video. Please hit the like button, share with your friends, and be sure to subscribe.